hear me? Can you hear me better than
so you're
last
gonna
week?
have to
That would be awesome if you
delete
could let
that
me know.
because you opened up the live video yourself.
No way.
Perfect.
Oh, we have a situation.
So now,
I don't see anybody logging into
let's see
YouTube.
if there's
I
an
don't think we're
alert or
live on
something that
YouTube
says.
yet. Danny, would
No,
you bring
don't,
YouTube
because that
up?
means you're going to go live.
Because there's nobody on. Of course, everybody
There
jumps
he
on
is.
as soon as they get the
Yay.
notification. Because everybody's like, wow, Brad, that's amazing. You're live.
So YouTube's up, so go ahead and hit home. And then
One person watching.
Oh, and that's me.
That was you. All right.
newest.
Looking good.
Thanks, Danny.
Yes.
Date added
Probably,
newest, yeah.
chat that or something.
That should come up first. There he is. Yay! Look at us rocking and rolling.
All right.
This is exciting.
Can Facebook people see me and hear me?
They should be able to. Danny will let us know if you can actually see Brad or
No,
not.
he's on YouTube right now.
Oh, you're on
But
YouTube.
go ahead and chase Facebook. Looks
Gotta
like
check.
YouTube is lighting up.
I'm seeing some fun people. Liz Osborne.
Awesome. Awesome. We're up.
Freddie,
All
I've got
right.
your toy.
If anybody that's on YouTube that was struggling hearing us last week, if you could let us know
How
you
is the
hear
sound
us.
on YouTube?
Is it better today? We've been working on that.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yay.
I saw the test earlier, Grady.
Thank you, sir. It did sound a lot better, didn't it? Okay, so I did a lot of adjusting today. We played around. We had fun. Oh, can I have a little of that Sauv Blanc home style? Just so I have something to start in my glass. It's sort of fun.
It's a little early, Grady.
For me?
Oh, man.
Beautiful.
It is getting ready to go.
Happy Friday, Agnes.
It is a
Hello,
Friday.
New Jersey.
It's a real Friday. I wonder if my good old friend Eric Anderson will.
Sound is good. Lots better. Thanks,
Sound is
Agnes.
good. Lots better.
Thank
all right.
you.
Working
We're working hard.
on all those things. That is for sure.
In between Brad smooshing all the grapes and fermenting them and doing all the crazy stuff that we're doing right now, and there's a lot of crazy stuff going on, Brad still finds time
there
to
is
make
a
the
lot.
sound better.
There is a lot of things going on. Wow, we are close. We've got Facebook running. We've got
Mm-hmm.
YouTube running. All right.
We're cranking today, homie.
I have to get ready.
Yay, us.
I have to start paying attention here in a minute. All right. I feel my attention span.
It's kind of waiting tonight.
We'll see how it goes.
I'm excited.
Lots of things going on.
Too many things going on.
Holy mackerel!
This is exciting. We are rolling.
This is going to be a
Aaron!
information-packed.
God, Brad has so much fun
exciting.
stuff to lay on you tonight. You're not even going to know what to do with yourselves after this show.
That's awesome. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
5 o'clock.
Anna, are you ready?
Okay.
I am so ready.
Well,
Awesome. All right, my friends. Hello, my name is Brad Beard, owner and winemaker for Mercury Wine, located in fantastic downtown Geyserville, California. This is my brother Grady. What we're going to be doing today is drinking a little wine, doing some pairings, having some fun, and we're going to be dispensing a ton of information
Crazy
for you folks today about the blending party. We have new sales. We have all sorts of great things going
wine
on.
stuff.
So it is just going to be an absolutely fantastic
special back vintage stuff for people who love some of our
vintages.
some of those crazy older wines.
Are we digging into the library?
Brad, I don't think you dug in the library. I think you leapt in and, like a gnome, dug down so deep to pull out today's
like a gnome,
special.
Just going down there, all sorts of great things going on today. But we're supposed to be having some fun. We're supposed to be tasting some wine, but there's some things that we have to acknowledge today. Today is 9/11, and it's our 19th anniversary of those attacks that happened to our country. I usually don't bring up these types of things, but I do have to tip my hat to the that I'm not even wearing today, so that's kind of odd. To the firefighters that were running in as everybody was running out, and the police officers that were running in and running out, and to all of those lives lost of our great American heroes, the people that we rely on to save us when we need their help the most. So thank you to all the firefighters out there in the world, and thank you to all the awesome police officers out there in the world that are working hard every day trying to keep us safe. So thank you guys very much. A little toast to you before we start having some fun and all that kind of stuff. So thank you guys very much for all you do for us. And of course, everybody knows how great those folks are. Thank you. With that being said, let's start talking about some crazy stuff. All right, today, what are we doing? It's all about comfort food. I didn't want it to be about America and all of those fun things without some comfort food. So we are doing pigs in a blanket. We are doing apple pie, and we're doing fried chicken. And we're going to see if any of my wines pair up with those things.
I've got a feeling they're all going to pair up delightfully.
I was
I've got
doing
a
some
weird
sneak
idea.
tastings out there, and yes, they're going to be pairing up great.
Yeah.
We've got that.
We have new deals.
For those of you that saw the email today, we are talking about some great deals. I'm just going to go ahead and run through them right now.
Let's do it.
What's been going on is I know that the central part of the country had snow and froze for a day and a half.
What the heck?
They're already back up to 80 and 90 degrees. We've been at 117, record-breaking, shattering.
Crazy.
We were even hotter than Arizona, but the whole danged country just seems to be in Dante's Inferno. And I've also had a lot of people requesting bringing back some dollar shipping or free shipping. And so what we're doing right now is if you buy 12 bottles or more, you will get free shipping across the country.
On what wine, my friend?
On 2 specific wines because
Excellent.
it's been hot as heck out there.
It has been.
And it's the wines that everybody loves for summer.
What have we been drinking when it's 118?
It is our super absolutely fantastic, ultra refreshing Sauvignon Blanc.
Ridiculous refreshing.
And
It's so
the
refreshing.
grape that no one ever heard of but loves immensely, the XXVI. And these are the wines we're going to be trying to pair up with the fried chicken and
Oh, it's
all
gonna
the
be
other
so yummy.
good stuff.
Axina, the floral princess. She's
So
so
for
amazing.
all of you that have been begging me to give some good deals on these hot summer wines, there it is. Free shipping. You know, that's up to $77 discount for those of you that live on the East Coast.
Other coast, yeah.
So that is awesome. And then we've also had some folks asking us to bring back the friends and family. You can use your discount
'cause you've got friends.
extravaganza wine buying experience. So we're
opening
bringing
up
that.
to them, too?
We're opening that up as well,
Wow.
and of course they get
Wow.
all of the wine club deals. So if your friends wanted to buy the Sauvignon Blanc or the XXVI, they would get your discount plus the free shipping wherever they are out here. So we've got those great deals happening, and we're going to be talking about the blending party some more. We've got dollar amounts. We have released dates last week. We hoped to have
Sign up forms and stuff ready to go, but
No, I was actually wanting people to order up and pay.
Oh,
so I was
well, that's
hoping that
important, too.
on our
Very
website
important.
that we had the shopping cart up and running. Shopping cart is not up and running right now, but I'm blaming
buttons. Like I'm
fires,
playing
floods,
Street Fighter.
fires, and whatever the hell is going on.
It's all happening.
So we're probably not going to have that on the website to where you can order and be in. But
Soon.
we'll talk about pricing and levels of participation here in a little while.
super fun. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that's exciting. This virtual blending party is going to be amazing. We are talking about some of the things we're putting in the little kits today. Super fun, but we'll get to that later.
Nailing down a lot of the moving parts that are moving so quickly, it's hard to nail them down.
They are hard to move.
Okay.
down. They're moving.
All
like
right.
little mice.
I know that we don't have very many 21-year-olds as wine club members, so we're not worrying about you. But all of you that remember the 1970s concert world tour T-shirts,
Scorpions!
stand by. Our T-shirts
Spire.
are going to
They're going to rock your world.
rock it. They are absolutely fantastic. Our little brainchild on getting those things finalized in the next couple of days was fantastic today. And then maybe we'll start giving little snippets of
Maybe
little,
we
little,
will.
little
Like
picture-
next
little
week
half
or
pictures or
maybe
something.
next week
But those
we'll have a little
things
sneak
are
peek.
coming to
Some of the fun
yeah.
stuff that you will see in your blending party kit.
It is
Super exciting.
It is awesome. We're also nailing down a lot of our A lot of our guest celebrity chefs are confirming. Actually, we're probably going to have way too many guest celebrity chefs.
Which would be great.
Everybody from across the country
That'd be so
wants
much
to
fun.
be a celebrity judge for Mercury Wine, of course. So
Why
we're having
wouldn't
to
you?
turn them down.
There will be delicious wine blends that they will get to try. I'm excited. It's going to be crazy, dude.
Yeah, that is
Pretty
freaking
crazy.
awesome. Okay, so that's a lot of the things that are going on with that. But let's start talking about some of the food and pairings
Let's do some
and
food.
all that kind of great thing.
I'm starving.
So I've got the Xena, which I think actually is going to go great with the chicken. So if Danny Fox is in the neighborhood, maybe he could bring us out
They could
some
run some of that
snacks.
delicious food in. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
I'm gonna have some.
You should have
You
some.
guys barely touched your,
Well,
cheese and
we
meat
had so
platter,
many
but-
things to talk
Hi
about.
guys, how's everybody doing?
What's up,
I
Danny?
got some good fried chicken, some
Yes.
pigs in a blanket,
in a blanket.
little chicharroni action.
What?
All
This
right,
is so
that
fun.
sounds
Thank
good.
you, sir.
Oh.
Thank you. Those
sounds
look
fantastic.
delicious.
All right, enjoy.
Thanks.
I'm going to need some more Axina for this, homie.
All right, I actually think the Xena is gonna be good with the fried chicken.
I've got a weird
Pigs in a
feeling.
blanket could go Sablon, but let's taste them all, see if it happens, see what's going
It's
on
all
there.
part of the fun.
Since it's still looking like it's gonna be warm throughout the entire country for the next little bit, Freddie's down here looking for his snacks.
Freddie's ready for some of these little
Oh.
pigs in a blanket. But
didn't
we're going
get
to start
my-
with little chicken action.
I didn't get any Xenas. All right, there's the Xena, because I do think that's gonna be nice. I'm gonna grab another glass with a Sauvignon Blanc, so that way I can move quickly back
What a
and
good
forth.
idea, sir.
Do you want to move quickly back and forth?
Oh, sure.
All right.
Although, you know, I would just pound it down.
Can I give you guys one fun tidbit of comment?
What kind of fun
tidbits and comments.
Tidbits from Anna.
Zachary Cutlip says, if you even remember 70s shirts, did you even do it right? Did you do it? If you can remember 70s concerts, maybe you didn't do them right.
Oh, that's awesome.
I have the tickets,
The stuff.
so I know I went.
and I have the shirts.
So we know we went.
Well,
Thanks, Zach.
because I'm so young, I only saw those on MTV or something like that. So
That's probably true.
I have one other really fantastic comment from John Huddock.
John.
He's planning his first trip home to see Becca so they can participate in the crew blend
What?
together.
Yes!
That's awesome.
Yes!
That
John's
is
going
awesome,
home
my
to Arizona.
friend.
And most likely win, he says.
that sounds pretty good. You know, John, you are a quick study. Apparently, you can manipulate both feet and both hands and your eyeballs and acquire targets at Mach 1 or 2 and land a gigantic jet. On a little 5-foot.
Well, let's
pack.
see how your
So,
supple tongue
let's see what
is.
your tongue is up to. That sounds good. And since we were the first place you ever tasted wine, I suspect you have you're going to be just up there in the
Oh, yeah.
running.
You'll
Up
be
there in the
way
running
high.
for it. Yes. Hope you're doing well, my friend, and everything is okay
We'll
for
be
you.
excited to
Is
see
he
you.
down in Mississippi right now, Chanin?
I think
okay,
he's
so
still
down
in Mississippi, yeah.
Mom and Dad, when they were stationed
Biloxi.
there, they said Mississippi was one of the best places they'd ever been, and they thought that they should raise their children there. Do you
that-
think the same thing?
Is that what they said? I don't
Maybe
actually
as-
remember them saying that.
Maybe as a fancy pilot, he's probably in a nicer spot than Mom
I'm
and
certain
Dad
he's
were.
in a much nicer base than
But I'm
Dad
quite
was.
certain the humidity and the bugs are probably the same. Love y'all in Mississippi.
But man,
All right, I'm going in for some fried chicken.
the fried chicken in the Axina is stunning. All that nice fat from the
Crispy,
nice grease is
juicy.
delicious. Freddie is enjoying the heck out of this chicken. I'll tell you what.
Here's
I
the deal.
guarantee. Here you go, Freddie.
All right, a nice spicy fried chicken
Yep.
in the Xena, an excellent pairing.
Wow. All the bright fruit is still there,
That is fantastic.
but it really
Actually, I think it's making the chicken better. And
the
chicken's
chicken
not-
is fine on its own, but the wine sort of just brings out that extra zing. It is
Man.
fantastic, and it doesn't. And the chicken doesn't
Well,
restrain.
That's a beautiful summer.
Axina.
That's a beautiful summer evening.
Right, because you're at fried
You got
chicken.
that nice fried chicken, a little Xena. That is
I wish
great.
you had some potato salad too, because I
Holy
think that would
mackerel.
be fantastic.
All right, Freddie says that's okay too.
Freddie is.
Let me see if the
digging
Sauvignon Blanc
the
can
chicken.
hang in there.
All
But
right, let's try
gosh,
Sauv Blanc. Already,
I'm
the
gonna
Axina
say
is kind of the winner
the
here.
Xena was just perfect for it.
Yep. Sauv Blanc's still delightful. It's crisp and bright.
I think Sauv Blanc is good for it.
Yep.
Good acidity because there's a lot of fat in a fried chicken.
Yep.
So it's actually cleansing the palate a little more.
Kind of getting you
But
ready for that next bite.
It's not quite as powerful. This would be fine if I wasn't caring about what I was drinking.
Sure.
But if you're caring about the flavors,
You would get the
it'd just be
Xenia.
a little too subtle
it's
for this
fine.
pairing.
It's delightful, but
yeah,
save
yeah.
that for your Thai food.
Yes. Lighter flavors with the heat. It's going to be going good.
Holy
but with all
smokes.
that wonderful flavor, I'm just going to see if the rosé.
What the heck, Brad? Where'd that rosé come from?
You never know.
You never know
Well-
what Brad's going to pull a wine out of. That's amazing.
My hat.
My hat, yes, out of his hat.
All right. Didn't diminish the nose. Bright cranberry. Mm-hmm. Spicy.
Like you expect.
This is fantastic. This is actually equal to the XXVI.
Wow.
I really think that
That's exciting.
Very different, obviously, with the hints of sweetness and that beautiful lemon zest and that just glass full of summer for the XXVI. But those darker cranberry and
Plays-
pomegranate.
One thing I've always said about this crazy Grenache rosé is that with fat on your tongue, it really sings. It really, like when you're having charcuterie, it just makes that wine explosive. And this is doing the same thing.
Yep.
Oh, there's nothing
Gosh,
wrong with that.
any one of those on a hot summer night
Would
with
be-
some fantastic fried chicken.
Ridiculous. So these
Absolutely
little
awesome.
pigs in a blanket are tempting me here.
We have a request.
Uh-oh.
Freddie.
We have a Freddie request.
Come on,
Freddie
Fred. How about-
request. I got to get a blinking sign that says
about-
Freddie request.
There's super
There's
handsome
Fred. Hi, smooches.
He had his good friends from Tiburon up this week.
He did.
And they brought him all sorts
James and Greg,
of
they went a little
gourmet
crazy.
treats and
A new
a new
toy.
toy that is probably a
It's
foot
like
and a half
it's
long.
like
It's a
smoking a
giant
bear.
It's a giant bear.
It's amazing.
And
Thanks, guys.
Freddie's been loving it, so it was good to see you. And Freddie,
Not only great to see you, but Freddie made Freddie's whole week because he's got treats for the entire week now. Thanks to you guys. Thank you.
that is
Oh,
awesome.
Fred.
Before we move on,
Such a good dog.
Brian Lilly says his favorite pairing with fried chicken is sparkling.
Ooh, sparkling with fried chicken.
Here's the deal. I'll tell you. I'll take sparkling from appetizers, pre-appetizers, entree, dessert. It'll
What
go.
doesn't it go?
I don't care if you're having filet mignon or a Thai chicken salad or anything. Sparkling is going to be great with everything. I'm going to go ahead and say yes. You are correct. Probably
can't
the
go
best
wrong.
pairing would be the 10-year anniversary.
Always. It keeps getting better. That 10-year anniversary keeps getting
Yes, it's got those flavors just increasing, and that nutty, earthy texture is just developing along with the apple and pear. It's very good.
It's a stunner. It was stunning when Brad released it, but now it's frightening how good it is, and we don't have tons of it left, so we don't get it very often. So what we do?
No.
It's a special day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dang it. All right, pigs in a blanket.
All right, pigs in a blanket with Sauv Blanc. It's okay.
All right.
kind of exciting.
I was thinking since there's a little bit of meat running around.
You know
in
what,
there,
Brad? I'm
maybe
thinking
the
you're right.
rosé,
I'm thinking the rosé will be the key.
because we're still talking about
pairing.
hot summer nights. Want something light?
Look at
but
these delightful little
refreshing.
things that animate us. Freddie's a big fan of pigs in the blanket too. Not a surprise. You get that butteriness from the croissant,
Yep.
but then you've got the savory, a little smoky.
Savory smokies.
Only you. Yum.
Very nice.
Yeah, I like that. That is amazing.
I know the Zinfandel goes good with the Little Smokies as
We've
well.
done that before.
But now let me see if a little bit of XXVI. Dang it.
Really?
XXVI is really a food-friendly
It is
wine.
wildly food friendly.
Not as perfect as the fried chicken, but if you're having pigs in a blanket and that fried chicken, that would be fine. chicken and waffles, bacon.
Chicken, waffles, bacon. Now we're cooking.
Yeah, that would go with any of those. No, that was
The
great.
Axina is constantly surprising to me. It's surprising because of the nose, surprising because of the flavors, and way it pairs with foods. You just don't expect it. It's not a wine you think, well, I'm going to throw it with that. But when you have it with the chicken piccata, when you would always go with your Sauv Blanc, it just adds so much. It's an additive wine. It's amazing.
In the wine still, not only is it helping the food out, but it's standing up to itself as well.
It is. Oh boy, it is the porch pounding king for sure, or queen, since she is the floral princess.
Holy cow. Absolutely delicious. Fun stuff. And then for those of you that weren't with us last week, our little charcuterie platter, we've got chorizo. We have 3 different types of goat milk goudas, which is basically just an aged goat cheese, but one of them done in a brie style. So it's creamy and rich, and usually a soft goat's a little grainy and intense, but turning it into a brie, all that high acid kind of relaxed.
Genius.
Oh, nice,
Genius.
earthy. Oh, it's actually it goes really good with the chicken too.
Does it really?
Very nice.
Well, I've got to try some of that.
But that goat milk brie and the Sauvignon Blanc, just a stunner. It's not as good with reds, where usually when I'm doing the goat milk goudas, I like the heavier reds.
Right.
That is just fantastic. Oh, man. So nice.
Delightful in every way. Wowzers. Here you go, Mr. Fred.
Yeah, I
a
knew that
little
was
chicken
coming.
for you. One thing I didn't mention is those little saucies. Anna put a little spicy mustard down.
Oh.
And that spicy mustard with the explosive cranberry from the Grenache Rosé is really an exciting pairing that I didn't expect would be so yummy.
Is it explosive?
Everything's explosive today. I've used that adjective 3 times.
I know. So it sounds like, yeah.
I'm having an explosive
I'm
day.
going to say there's an intense cranberry.
Intense,
I
that's
just
a good
don't
word.
think that everything is explosive today, Grady.
God, sometimes my palate, everything just, it's like fireworks every day.
All right, that and little mustard you say is all right?
Yeah, try a little mustard. See what you think. See how the vinegar of the mustard plays with that tart, explosive cranberry?
Not a bad pairing.
Not a bad pairing at all.
Yeah,
what
the,
a nice
the
surprise.
mustard's okay. So
It's
if you're
exciting.
gonna drizzle your little smoky with some spicy mustard, that will work as well. We've got some fantastic chorizo,
My God.
and then we've just got all sorts of crazy wines. The crew blending party is coming up, and I was digging through my cellar, and I don't have very many of the actual crew wines
we
left
sold
because
them all.
everybody loves them, so we sell them out quick, and the people that made them buy a lot of them as well. But we have a Lily crew sitting here, absolutely fantastic.
Stunning.
We've got the which is the
That's
four,
the
right?
that's the Caudill.
That's the Caudill.
That's Alan and Becky Caudill. What an amazing
Actually,
wine.
I should have said what their blend was.
Oh, you should. That's kind of fun because every blend is different.
Do you remember?
Oh, the Caudills? My God, I think it's a Cab Franc base, but that's probably all I remember.
Actually, you are correct. The Caudills is a 60% Cabernet Franc.
Right, 'cause that Cab Franc is
20%
amazing.
Zinfandel,
Yep.
10% Mourvedre, 10% Petit Syrah.
Dude,
and actually,
what-
and the Lily was
7, correct?
7, and so then
5, 6, 7, so 3
4,
years different.
5, 6. So 3 years later, we had another Cab Franc base blend.
That's
which
right.
was 50%
That
Cabernet
was the
Franc.
first one in the redwood growth, right?
I believe so. And then
Wow.
we had a 30% Syrah, a 10% Zinfandel, and then 10% Petit Verdot. So that is
Wow.
awesome.
Wow.
And then our newest of the blends is the
new
is
one.
the Bender, but it's sold out forever, but
Right.
that's fine. This one is 40% Petit Verdot. So Petit Verdot went from 10% to 40. 40% Zinfandel and 20% Mourvedre.
That was
so
our
those
first
of you that
Petit
are
Verdot,
planning
yeah.
on The blends, there's a couple blends. Don't copy them, but if you think about the flavor profiles,
Think about the flavors.
they go together. When was
Drink
the
your
last
wine.
time you heard of a blend that had Petit Verdot Zinfandel Mourvedre?
Never.
Never. Okay, so you're one of those fancy somms, and you're so perfect, and you know how great wines are, and that's not a blend that you've ever heard of. So what? The wine's.
It's about the wine, right?
I know we have some.
I know.
Junior
We have
people.
some. We have some
We
little
have some
kids watching. So
junior,
Brad was
folks
about to say
watching.
bad words.
So absolutely fantastic wine. Doesn't
Spectacular.
have to be from a classic blended region or XYZ.
Hi,
And
Thomas.
gosh dang it. So
Hello,
no,
Thomas.
those are awesome. So when you're thinking about your blend, you're not going to know what your blend is.
That's right, because you're not gonna know what your
it's going to be
samples are.
blind, and we're not going to know who you are because we'll be blind.
Yep.
But you leave your brain open and your taste buds open, and you just
the
start blending some wine.
possibilities.
And
Becky
see,
is watching on Facebook, by the way. So
What?
Give her a little shout out.
Becky, what's
hello,
happening?
darling. Oh man, look at that wine, and look at how banged up your cap is. What was I thinking?
Well, it's the last one in existence.
I know.
dude.
Actually, I don't think I ever finished the whole.
I don't think we waxed them
the
all.
dipping of
Yeah.
this, but beautiful.
It looks
so
great.
exciting. I know.
It's beautiful. They've all been beautiful. Every single crew has been off the chain.
Everyone
and they're all
you-
so different.
Everyone unique, everyone different, everyone fantastic.
I'm excited for our latest crew, Crew Lot 10, our
Yeah,
first.
that's in the
threesome blend.
bottle. For those of you participating in the blending party, you'll obviously get to taste that first, just as if you were attending our blending party here.
OMG.
So you will have access if you were joining the blending party to purchase some of our newly bottled but yet released wines.
Right. So maybe we could talk a little bit about the add-ons, because you're adding things on to not just your blending party stuff, but you could get extra fun things in with your packet, which could make it exciting.
That is true. We're going to be talking about that as well. But so let's just say everybody knows, if you've been to the blending party before, I have always greeted you
Always.
from day
2.
3. From year 3 with a sparkling wine.
delicious sparkling.
So we're going to put a sparkling wine in your little 3-pack add-on. We're going to put one of the brand new
Crews in there, right?
in there.
Wow.
And then we thought the rocket will round that one out perfectly.
'Cause
So
it's
you
a
get
beautiful
that
blend.
rocket,
Yeah.
you taste it, and you start thinking, okay, this is what
These are the
this is what
flavors.
Brad's blends are.
Yeah.
But maybe you open the crew up as well and say, okay, this is what won the blending party.
That's right.
What those flavors are. And obviously having a little sparkling as we start the whole blending party
It's
process.
probably a good idea.
Will be a lot of fun.
Cleanses your palate.
For those of you that have been to all of our blending parties from blending party number 3, it's always been somewhat of a long walk to get to our destination. And so I was wondering if maybe we would start the party just a little early and let people open the champagne and walk around the block.
That's a good idea.
So you pour
Wear your
some
concert
champagne,
tee.
you leave the meeting,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go walk around the block,
Get
and then you
excited.
come back and they're like, oh, Brad, this is awesome. This is just like the blending party we attended every year. So we're going to work out those kind of details, but we're trying to recreate the whole situation. So we want everybody to have some of the sparkling wine, and
pretty
it's
exciting.
going to be fantastic. But before we get to that, I was
Shall
just
we get
wondering,
serious,
I was
you
just
think?
wondering, can somebody bring me a chair? Because we got to talk about some stuff.
We got to talk about some things. We have some other fun things to talk
Your
about today.
chair, sir.
Oh, thanks, Danny. Very, very busy.
My life is complete.
Hey, did you bring some of
There
that
you
15
go.
rocket?
I did.
Can I get a bottle of
I
that,
don't know.
please?
Where'd you put it?
You brought it
to
in.
you. There was a case right there.
Oh, it's right here, sir. I got it.
All right,
I got
you
it.
find that. You find your chair. I'm going to sit down because we are going to be talking about verticals. We're going to be talking about the rocket. So we've got a blending party coming up, and here's a blend that has 5 different grapes in it, and that's amazing and
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
They're in it because they should be, not because I wanted them to be.
Yep.
So I, each year, come up with a blend to make these things all taste fantastic. And we've
is
got
why we have a party.
13 rocket.
Wow.
Released in 17.
Wow.
And then we've got a 17 rocket.
That's the one current. The
Oh, no,
current-
the 15 released in 17, or 18. something like
18,
that,
yeah. And then the
I don't know.
current one.
Can you read this?
So 15 launched in 18.
There we go. 3 years difference. The math is coming hard today.
It's so hard. It's so hard. And
I know.
especially when you have
I was-
so many of these
I was up
vintages.
harvesting at 4 o'clock this morning,
Yay, harvest.
wrangling all of the details for this blending party by noon. So
It's all happening, kids. And, you know, it's apocalyptic
oh,
out
look,
there.
I smell
we
the cork.
just
You know
have-
what it smells like?
What does it smell like?
It smells like cork. You know I don't like that.
I'm getting some essences of forest floor.
All right, here we go.
Delightful. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Let's try some rocket, kids.
all right, so
Let's
here's
get
the deal.
serious.
It's come to my attention that you know, some people don't appreciate it when we talk about, you know, whetstone or
Garrar.
Explore.
forest floor, wet dogs in a damp basement, cat piss on a gooseberry bush. One
That's
of my
fascinating.
favorite
Yeah, that's one of my favorite
descriptors
descriptors,
of
yeah.
New Zealand wine. So I'm going to try not to use any descriptors like that.
But gosh darn it, cassis is a thing that tastes like what it describes.
What does it taste like, Grady?
It tastes like those little currant berries smooshed up and put into liquor.
currant berry. Well, okay, you said cassis tastes like a currant.
Yeah.
What does a currant berry taste like?
Like cassis.
So nobody really knows what this descriptor is?
Apparently not.
Or is it just an intense grapey flavor?
Maybe it's more intense grapey flavor.
That's what I would do.
I thought it was more berry. I thought. I don't know. That's
Anna says she gets more berries when she's
Right.
biting into a little bit of cassis. It's, for me personally, it's somewhere in between. It's not a berry basket like Grady would describe for the Zinfandel,
Right.
but a very berry flavor that can be very intense and tannic.
Very
And
intense.
to me, there's just a smidgen of, because there's not a lot of grape flavors in red wine, but that's the one that kind of gives me a little reminiscent of a grape flavor
grapes.
in there. So, thank you, Anna, for that.
Which
so-
one are we going to try first, Tommy?
Well, we're always going to do older first.
Let's go.
So we're going to do the 2013. And then I switched the blend up a little bit on one of the vintages, and I can't remember if it was between the 13 and the 15. So this one's 30. Oh, yeah, we changed up a lot of stuff here.
Oh, yeah, a very big difference.
There we go. So the 2013 was
Yeah.
35% Cabernet Franc, 30% Cabernet, 15% Malbec, and 10% Petit Verdot, and 10% Merlot.
Okay. that
And
seems
then
pretty
we
reasonable.
went 45 Cab Franc,
Wow.
45 Cabernet, 40 Cabernet Franc, 10 Merlot, 10 Petit Verdot, and 2.5% Petit Verdot and 2.5% Malbec. Doesn't matter. Anyway, two very distinctive blends, but the thought process is the same. This is
And the
supposed
through
to be elegant. It is supposed to be rich. It's supposed to have a beautiful mouthfeel. It is supposed to give you all those wonderful things that if you have ever been blessed with enjoying a classic Bordeaux blend, whether it's a right bank or a left bank blend, this is what I'm going for. So
Nice.
let's see if we achieved it.
All right, so this is the 13. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 7 years now in the
From fermentation.
from fermentation. Yeah.
3 years in the bottle,
3
4
years-
years, excuse me,
3 years in the barrel, right?
barrel, 4 years in the bottle.
Fantastic. Oh, my Lord. Rad.
This wine's still very vibrant, but showing
Incredibly.
Here's the deal. I was just thinking. I'm sorry. I got lost in my thoughts there. If I had this in a blind tasting and I was trying to decide if this is a Bordeaux or an American, I would be absolutely just based on the nose alone. I'd be going, this is a Bordeaux. This is a Bordeaux grapefruit. It's giving you all those fantastic flavors that you would expect out of a Bordeaux. You've got beautiful cherry. You've got some black cherry, regular cherry, a little bit of earth. And I wouldn't even call this damp forest or earthy, but it's got a little rich character to it. Almost, and then actually, there's a big discussion on leather. This has got a
Right.
very leathery nose. And when we talk about leather, and I've always got to say this, we're talking about Gucci leather, not Folsom Street Fair leather.
Hey now. A lot of
Those
people
are,
like that.
Those, no, they don't. No, they don't.
I don't know.
So So you've got this leathery background. You've got this beautiful,
Like
deep
a well-worn
cherry.
saddle. Amazing.
I was thinking a Gucci purse, but
All
you
right.
can
Well,
say
you know, Ferragamo.
But I could
would
just
tell
dig
you.
into this nose all day. When Grady talks about the aromatics that Brad brings to a wine, I think this is what he's talking
Yeah.
about with those
is
fantastic cherries,
exactly it.
plums, earthiness, leather. Not spicy. This is not a Zinfandel or a Grenache. This is not a spicy wine.
And this is all before you taste it. This is what's exciting about, and while you're getting ready for the blending party, make sure you really think about what is that nose evoking in you, because the nose is so important to Brad's wines, and the winner is going to have a great nose, a great middle, and a fantastic finish. That's the thing about the crew.
And since I'm judging this year, what do I want
What do you
out of
want?
this? A nose, a middle,
Yes,
a finish.
yes.
If you submit me a wine that doesn't have a nose but has a great middle and a great finish, that's
Exactly.
great, but you're not going to win.
Exactly.
It's okay. All that noise in the background, you really can't
Well,
hear
the
it. It's
prob-
fine.
Well, while he's taking care of that, I have a very serious question.
Yes.
Stan Carrico is wondering,
I set it on Do Not Disturb. It didn't disturb.
what's wrong with Folsom Street Leather?
I knew that was going to happen. I knew it.
Well, I can describe both of those flavors for you. And,
Oh, Lord.
But we do have some juniors watching
Yeah,
today,
so
so I'm
hold
going
on.
to use some subtlety and nuance in my language.
Nice.
So I would describe folks on Folsom Street in the middle of summer maybe getting a lather or getting a little more aromatics that I would not describe. in my wine.
Aromatics?
And
Lathery
so
aromatics.
with the aromatics that I'm describing from a Gucci leather is when Danny leaves his man purse in the excursion on a
Right.
hot afternoon.
Sure.
And then I get into the excursion and,
And
you have
there's
that
that
beautiful,
richness.
rich
Yes,
leather flavor.
supple.
That's the flavor I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Not necessarily integrated with an aggressive human scent.
Nice.
That's all I'm going to
Brad.
talk about there.
That was amazingly restrained. Congratulations, sir.
That's why I can't enjoy Folsom because I can't enjoy.
Because
I don't
Brad has a
enjoy
winemaker's nose.
the aggressive-
It's very aggressive. The nose is very aggressive.
Let's get back to these freaking fantastic.
Oh,
wines.
dude, this 13
Holy
is
cow.
off the
Come
gosh darn
on.
chain, dude.
Come on.
Seriously.
This is a pinnacle for me when I can
Mm-hmm.
produce this style of wine. When I can mimic a classic Bordeaux and
But yet with
there's
the
a difference.
extra, there's power.
because I've got my American fruit, and it's,
Right.
it's the it's
There
the
is
intense
power
American
behind
fruit.
it, yeah.
But trying to restrain that just enough to give you the perception of all of their subtlety and nuance.
And that's difficult to do because American fruit is violently overwhelming. So you've got to do a lot of work.
A lot of violence. Are you okay?
Maybe.
You feeling okay?
Well, I've been
what? Here's
watching
the
a lot
deal.
of news
Here's the
lately.
deal. We have fires surrounding us for 3 weeks. Our mother is surrounded now by
Also by
fires in
fire, so
Oregon.
we don't know if we should
We
go to
are, and
Oregon or
then,
not.
COVID, heat, God knows what. So we might all be under a little bit, but I wouldn't say that all my wines are violent, Grady. And that also, I'm just going to say.
No,
that-
I just said
I'm just
your-
going to say
didn't
when
say
you're
your
thinking
wine
of
was violent.
descriptors, let's find a new word. And then if you can't find a new word for it, then we'll move on to the next one.
I was pretty sure I didn't say your wines were violent, did I?
You didn't. But do
No.
you want to
Other
side by wine?
California fruit
Do you wanna-
can
do
be
you wanna-
violent.
yeah.
Where yours is restrained and relaxed and has all the flavors. Oh, Freddie, that's
I
yours.
would call it bigger, bolder, more powerful, and very oaky. So that's what he's trying to describe. Because we're actually trying to give him education. Remember, we're in the serious seats.
Yes, we are.
So the serious seats would invoke. Let's give them real knowledge of how those things go. But real knowledge is power, and so we should taste this and see what that's going to do.
Is
and we
that
can
the-
look at the flavors that it better be. That should be the 15.
That is the 15. Nice.
You guys already tasted the 13?
We are taste. This is the 13 we
But
started
we
with.
went on very many sidetracks.
Yeah.
This whole sitting down and being serious is really
I
struggling.
know how serious you seem right now. No, just kidding. Carrie Carrico is asking, what is the life for these other bottles of 13 Rocket? Where are you in the 13 Rocket? Is it ready to drink? Is it time to drink?
Knowing your palate, I'll give you my opinion for your palate and for mine. I enjoy wines that are starting to show age. This wine, let's go ahead and break it down. This is a great question. Here's the 13. So you counted on your fingers and toes 7 years, right?
Yes, sir.
So we have 7 years. And right now, I'm not going to try to show it to you, but I'm not getting any oxidation on the lip. And the lip is that little light bead of color from the bowl to the top of the glass where the wine stops. And so typically a wine that's oxidizing is aging faster than a wine that's not. And so I'm not getting oxidized colors here. So what that tells me is that this wine has been well preserved, impeccably made. Should probably pat the winemaker on the back because it's amazing for how it's hanging in there. Pat me on the back for spending so much money on a danged cork that's going to keep it proper. So here's the deal: the wine is aging elegantly. It's absolutely fantastic. And then I also do the other thing of throwing the wax on top of the cork, so it's aging even a little slower. So for me personally, I would, if I had 3 bottles left and I didn't have an event where I wanted to enjoy it, right now I would wait another 2 years for this one. I think it's got easily 2 more years before we even are going to start seeing oxidation or any degradation to the wine.
It's
beautiful, supple leather. The cherries and the notes of the wine were so vibrant. So it is not declining
at all
quickly. So I would say this wine's not going to peak on a very conservative note for the next 2 to 3 years. And then based on how slowly it's getting to its peak, it's most likely going to glide slope down very slowly as well. So this wine could be one of those wines that you bring me in 6 or 7 years and we do this video and we're like, oh my God, we should have waited 2 more because this wine's in great condition. So I'm going to say the 13 is in perfect condition right now, not even close to its peak.
Another technical question from Carrie Carrico. Where do those crystals on the cork come from? I'm assuming
good.
They shine
question.
bright like a diamond.
They are.
We call those wine diamonds. And that is technically, all scientific craziness aside, those are cream of tartar. And a wine can develop what we would call wine diamonds if it has not been filtered as heavily. And some of my wines have not been filtered as heavily, so they can develop those wine diamonds. I do believe the 2009 heavy metal was full of diamonds, actually giant ones. Like Kim Kardashian would be jealous of my wine diamonds.
They were amazing.
And they should be growing on your cork because your wine should be stored properly.
On its side.
And I won't go into 4 hours of scientific explanation, but when the cream of tartar decides to get together with all its other friends, the cork enhances that, and so you end up with those wine diamonds growing on the cork. It does not hurt them. With a white wine, the exact same thing can happen if you leave the white wine in a refrigerator too long, and if it wasn't completely cold stabilized, then you would develop white diamonds or yellow diamonds on a white wine. For that as well. They cannot hurt you. They technically don't take any flavors out of the wine. They can be slightly annoying if it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you're in the hot tub and all of a sudden you have a chunk of something out of your glass.
Gotta be careful.
And you're deciding, is that a fly or what just was in my glass that I drank? And it's a little.
It was a wine diamond. It's just tartaric acid. No worries. It's not gonna hurt you. Good stuff.
Side note, 1997.
Yes.
Chardonnay from one of my favorite winemakers. I'll remember his name here shortly. You've all heard of him. Back when I was, in my $8 wine phase.
Kind of guy?
No. It's a larger producer. I'll think of it in a minute. But I had some wine diamonds on a Chardonnay for the first time ever back in 1998. and it's because I left it in the refrigerator too long and it developed some. I had swallowed them and it was dark and I was thinking I was going to die because they were shards of glass, but they reassured me everything was okay. And then when I discovered making wine, I know that they're okay. You're going to find them less and less in my wine because we are using different technologies to cold stabilize the whites and filtering the reds more and more. But I'm suspecting that on the skins, because I like to keep that about as natural as possible. So this year's skins that we made will probably grow some nice diamonds.
How fun is that? I always find it exciting when you see the wine diamonds crusting the bottom of the cork.
If you don't have cream of tartar at your local grocery store and you've got a recipe that calls for it, pull out a wine that you know that has some diamonds, scrape them off.
You're in.
Powder them up, and
In
it's
like
ready to
flame.
go. It is actually cream of tartar.
Tartrates. Yes, yes. Correct.
But once they form those diamonds, it is shine bright like a diamond. Yes, is that Beyonce?
Crazy
or is
diamond?
that,
No, that's Pink Floyd. Shine on, you crazy diamond.
we were on a different level. All right. So, is there a big difference between the 13 and the 15?
Absolutely. The 15 is showing brighter, more expressive fruit.
Because
Then
it's
the
younger?
13?
Okay.
Because it's younger. I think the 13 had those deeper stewed notes, which I really love. I didn't realize how much I love those stewed, richer notes on a wine until I got to try some like this. But
15's a baby, and I know Carrie's going to ask me, how's the 15 doing? 15 is,
it's on fire.
it's actually still quite tight. It's still young, and the tannins, they're not, none of my tannins are ever grippy or Napa-esque tannins. But I'm still getting strong acid, good tannins.
Yep.
This wine, we also built them to age like a Bordeaux, so you can enjoy them in 10 to 15 years and stuff like that. So this one,
Here you go, Mr. Fred.
absolutely fantastic. We flip-flop the Cabernet Franc and the Cab, and then the Petit Verdot Merlot ended up at 2.5% instead of 10. So a little bit different blend, but you can tell there's some from the same family.
There's a through line to this, to the 13, that is absolutely there.
Because that's why I changed the blend, is because sometimes you need to change the blend up to keep
make
the through line. Depending if the Cab is bolder this year or the Cab Franc is bolder this year. Is the Cab Franc a little more rigid, or is the Cab a little more fluffy and supple? Mackerel, the 15 years, miles to go before it's going to go to sleep.
Yeah.
That wine is in absolutely perfect condition.
No, there
So
is
what we're doing
nothing
is,
wrong with that.
I got to get out of this serious mode.
Okay.
What we're doing is we are selling 3 6-packs, right?
Yes, we only have enough to
we
make
have
3 6-packs.
3 6-packs. So we're offering to our club members and our club members only, at whatever discount you happen to have, you can get 2 2013s, 2 2015s, and 2 2017s.
The new ones.
Which was the one that you got in your club shipment sometime end of last year and early this year.
Yeah.
And then Anna also wanted me to let you know that obviously is not going to go back in the club again. We don't have enough of it.
We have
So if you need more
nowhere
of that, let us know. But so you're going to have a beautiful library selection of our wine, a 13, a 15, and a 17.
Dose.
There aren't
2 of
any
each.
mid-year vintages. We only do it every couple years.
Brad only does it a couple years because the Malbec, for a while, was a little bit hard to find.
It is. But we have a new source in the Malbec.
Yes,
so
we
all
do.
of you folks.
So
don't-
next year-
Stop typing. I can hear you typing.
I can hear
The Malbec is coming.
it's coming back.
I
The
have
bastard
tasted our
will
Malbec.
return.
Our Malbec at 1 year in the barrel
Yeah.
is just unbelievably
Really?
fantastic.
dude, I'm so
The
excited.
bastard is on the way, and only decisions I need to make is if I'm going to let it go a year and a half in the barrel or
Right.
2 years. And last time it was a year and a half. 08 was 2 years in the barrel.
Okay.
09 was a year and a half. So those
Wow.
are the only 2 things that I've got to do. And then I need to have one more tasting.
Oh,
And then
wow.
I need someone to get rid of my chair because I'm so busy talking on this World Wide Web
Fine.
thing.
Fine.
Oh, no.
I
Am I
can't
in
move
trouble?
Your chair. You're gonna have to get your own chair. Move his own chair. It's gonna be a
Staff.
All right, so we have some apple pie.
Apple pie. How fun is that?
Homemade apple pie.
I like a little apple
Yes, we do.
pie. Can I have some 13 with that apple pie? I bet that's going to be amazing, don't you?
I don't know. We're going to find out. I haven't had 13 with apple pie before. So we're going to find all of that out.
Fantastical.
Gosh, darn it. So if anybody out there wants to get that, we've got those, is it 3 6-packs?
3 6-packs. We've got enough
That's
to
what
do
it is.
3 6-packs of that.
Absolutely.
So text, call, email, and I will take care of you in the morning. Sounds like fun.
Awesome.
But I'm telling you, this rocket, I don't know, do you want to wait? It's so fantastic now.
I'm trying the apple pie.
All right, try the apple pie.
Salty. Mm-hmm. Really salty.
Is that Doral salty or?
This is salty. It's a salty apple pie. All right, the salt should actually pair nicely
I was going to say, dude,
with all the other good
you
stuff.
better try that. You better try a little of that 13 with that because that's off the chain.
All right,
right there.
13's on the
Yes, sir.
close enough.
Perfect. Perfect.
All right, there's a little sugar. Beautiful crust.
Yum.
Anna, your bottom's not soggy. Thank you.
That before.
No soggy bottoms on your bakery. Actually, on the nose, the berries and the apples are a really nice pairing. Oh,
I'm telling you, dude.
I was not expecting that.
I know. It's stunning.
I was expecting to switch back to the XXVI for
Sure,
this.
sure. I can see that, though. I can totally see that.
Because usually when you're enjoying a fantastic Bordeaux style wine that's very dry, sugary things can end up fouling the palate.
Sure, sure. But wow.
That's very good. That's very good. I'm going to go ahead and check my
Oh my God.
XXVI because I was actually just wanting to pair this up so nicely with the XXVI. I thought
I
it was going to be
always
great.
love when you find a wine that pairs with some food that you weren't expecting it to be amazing because
No.
that's the wine you had open, but yet paired with the food beautifully.
Unexpected.
That's the exciting part about wine. You
Come on, Fred.
just never know.
One more Fred sighting.
Come on,
for everybody.
Fred.
All the way up.
Come on, Fred.
Come on.
Come see us. Yay, Freddie.
He's
Oh, what a good dog.
He's like, you keep saying don't jump.
I know. Oh, Freddie.
All right, Poochie. All right, I'm going to try it with the XXVI, buddy.
All right, let's see how the
Try
XXVI goes.
this.
Oh, that 13 is just crushing me. Did Lou bring us a 6 or a 5 last time
6.
of the rocket?
But I think Carrie had a 5 and she was threatening to bring that up.
That could be awesome. Bring it when you come up and see us. We'll all have some fun.
Brad, I don't know if my mic is working, but Susan Brott
Yes.
is asking, how much is that 6-pack going for? Did we talk about pricing on the
Oh.
6-pack of?
For the rockets, the retail is $210. Retail is $210, but then you add
Doesn't
your
sound right.
No, it doesn't.
no.
That sounds completely wrong because I know that 2 of the bottles are 75. So 75 and 75.
One's 85.
Please
one's
just let me
70.
keep. I'm going to walk you through it.
Walk me through it.
So 2 bottles
Yes.
at 75 equals
Right.
150. So we're nowhere near $210. So there's the deal. Yeah.
It's a 6-pack.
Somebody give me my phone.
It
for
is the
Eric.
retail. That's right. I'm thinking the 3-pack, not the 6-pack. That is the price for 3 bottles.
No, let's just make sure it is.
Let's make sure.
My mistake
right.
because I didn't look. But
Anna, come on. What's wrong with you?
is it just the wine club discount with?
Yeah, and it's your wine club discount
And you do get your
applies.
wine club discount.
So, okay, we have the 2013s are 85, correct?
Correct.
So we have 85. I can't do it because I'm going to keep on going. So then we have, they have 170. Thank you, Miss Anna. And then we have 2 at 75.
At 70.
70. So
70.
2 at 70. So that would be
Right.
the 2015. So 70 plus 70 plus, that's going to give us a 310.
Right.
And then the standard price for the
55.
is 55. So
Yes.
55 plus 55 plus. So we are at 420. Way to go. Who's doing that so fast?
Oh my God, I have a brain.
Way to go.
Anna,
Anna's
you're
brain.
amazing.
She's not just another pretty
She's
face.
not just another pretty face. So 420, that's weird, with your club discount applied to it. And you can
So
have
what is half
that.
of 420?
I don't know.
It's 210.
420 is a great price, by the way. like 420.
It is. It's perfect.
But see, when we charged them 420, when you told them
It was
you
210.
see
That's
the
bad.
problem with there?
I do see that's a problem.
Okay.
It's a huge problem.
All right. Plus tax, title, shipping, licensing fees,
Right.
and whatever we have to pay to your overlords
Tax
in
your
state.
particular state.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm going to say that the XXVI is fantastic with the apple pie.
I believe it.
If somebody served me that on a beautiful summer afternoon, I'd be so excited. But
would
what's
be
going to
amazing.
happen is typically, before I had apple pie, I would have something richer, more full body.
Right.
So I probably would be having something red.
Yes.
And I think that your red on the 13.
13 with the
is
pie was amazing.
absolutely fantastic.
Dude, the flavors just explode. And there's a sweetness to the crust, too, that just...
Everything is so explosive with you today.
It's explosive. Everything's
It
explosive.
is not. Okay. My
Is it the
wine
4th of July?
is not going to explode. It's
might.
not.
Might.
They
On your
could be
palate.
expressive. Grady.
all
There's
fireworks.
words like expressive and full-bodied and
I only have room
golly.
for one word in
I
my
know.
head at this
All right.
point.
both
There's
are
just too much
fantastic.
happening.
And even with this little bit of crust,
Yum.
that's great. All right, we have a little shop talk to do.
Let's do it.
because we talked about it at the beginning.
We
but,
did.
We haven't talked about it since, and a lot of people joined in the middle. Here we go. We have friends and family discount going on. If you recall, back in March, we first started these things. We let you give your discount to your friends and family.
Yeah.
We are doing that again because we've got a lot of those friends and family members that wanted to get some more wine, and so we are doing that. And I don't care what wine it is, they can buy it, and then
Fine.
they can get your discount on it.
Just have mentioned your name.
We are also giving you, on a case purchase of the Axina or the Sauvignon Blanc,
Yes.
we are giving you free shipping throughout the country.
Complimentary shipping.
For Texas and Arizona, I cannot give you free shipping for Cool Pack, but we are
But we'll
looking
get it
at.
to you
But here's
soon.
the deal: it actually is looking like it's cooling down.
It is.
October is looking really good where we can get
Yep.
you your stuff. But we will give you free regular ground shipping, not including
Absolutely.
The Cool Pack shipping. So if you have friends and family that want to buy some wine, they can get that discount as well. So we're offering that to all of your friends and family. We're on the Axina, then it's exclusive to the Axina and the Sauvignon Blanc.
Yes, that's the free shipping deal. But if they want other bottles, they still get your discount.
Yeah,
Gosh
so it
darn
doesn't
it.
matter what they order, they can get the discount.
Heck yes.
That is super important. We have the blending party coming up. Everybody says, Brad, stop overselling it. You know, you're crazy. This is not going to be as exciting as actually arriving here and having all the fun. And
Yeah, it kind of is.
it's going to be that exciting. We
It will be
are
that
going
fun.
to have a ton of fun. You are going to have fun with your friends. A lot of you guys know each other as club members. And if you don't know each other as club members, you could get your friends to join too. So this is the one thing. This is a wine club exclusive.
This
But
time,
what you-
exclusive.
But it's always this time. It's exclusive every time. But if you've got some of your friends that like buying Mercury wine and they want to join you in this blending party, all they have to do is give us a call. Join the wine club. We've got a week and a half window where your friends can join the wine club, take a shipment of wine, and then they can join in on the blending party with you. So if you want to have a socially distanced area in your home and you can all watch the super fantastic Zoom actions that we're doing, you can do it together, but they could also Zoom in from around the country. So if you've got friends that want to join in on blending, invite them to do it, have them join the club, and we can have even more fun than we were planning to have because you'll have your friends at your table as well. And when you sign up for this, you can let us know that please put me with my friends Joe and Schmo, and we will make sure that you're at the same table. And when we're talking about tables, we're talking about Zoom meeting, but we are talking about breaking people out into their tables so you can talk amongst yourself just like you were here at our blending party.
Blending
So
on
those
the
things,
landing.
those things are happening. We have two different entry levels into the blending party. We have got the number one blending is at $250, and what you're going to get for that is 4 bottles of 500 milliliter barrel wine.
Yep.
You're going to get 2 glasses,
Two
Mercury
glasses.
2 Mercury VIP I'm so awesome, I can't stand myself bracelets. You're going to get a 100 milliliter graduated cylinder.
you can blend
You're
beautifully.
going to get the most coolest 1970 style concert T-shirt that
You've
all your
ever
friends are going to be
frickin' seen. You'll be
jealous about.
so
And
jealous.
I'm not overselling that at all. So all you people that are telling me there was some these concert T-shirts, people are going to want to pay you $300 or $400 just to buy off your back.
They're gonna be
because
badass.
they are going to be more badass than badass can be. I wonder if his son has gone to sleep yet.
Oh, I think you can say badass. I don't think badass is a.
Too late now.
It's too
Yeah,
late.
it's too late now. We've said.
Yep. And let me see, the glassware, the wine, and all that. And we're also going to be sending you these crew labels. So you're going to be getting one of these crew labels, but it'll be blank. So even with the 500 milliliter level, you should have enough wine left over to at least make
your own
one
blend.
bottle. So you will end up with a bottle of the
just write
wine
your
that you
name
made.
on it.
And you write your name in there, and you can be a crew winner in your own home. And then we have the upgrade, which is you'll get 4 1,000 milliliter bottles.
Yeah.
All the other same stuff. And with that, unless you go absolutely Brian
with
and
the
Aaron
blending.
will be crazy and make 75 blends, you should be able to actually get 2 1,000 milliliter blends out of that. So you would end up with a couple of $70 bottles of wine that you blended for your palate. I don't know how you can get better than that. So
Sounds
we've
like
got
fun to
those
me.
2 levels, and excuse me,
It's very smoky up here.
it is that smells like the vid though.
Oh,
So
hey.
I know,
Oh my God.
So it's a little bit more money, but you will end up with at least 2 bottles of your own wine there at home. And it's just going to be tons of fun. We are securing all of our celebrity judges. For all of our previous winners, we will start reaching out to you to be celebrity judges. Becky, you're going to have to do a lot of flying, though. I don't know if that's going to happen. But especially for all of our local winners, they can come out. But Becky, if you're in the neighborhood, flying
Well,
by,
you know, we're
doing
gonna do
some
some
fun
we're gonna do
stuff.
some video stuff too. We'll make sure that
Oh,
everybody's
yeah, and then
included,
all
yeah.
you previous winners out there, we are going to be requesting your services for some things to give people
looking
some
for my email.
tips and tricks and stuff like that. But gosh darn it, this is going to be a lot of fun. And what makes me so excited is that there are so many of my club members that wanted to come out and do a live blending party with us, but because of life and circumstance,
Kids, stuff.
and all of those things happening, they couldn't. And so now here's the opportunity for all of our club members to join in,
all get
and have
together.
an opportunity to make a blend and be a winner, get your name on the label. And the worst thing that's going to happen to you is you're going to drink a lot of wine, and then you're going to make a blend that makes you incredibly happy.
That's all that
And then you're going to drink that blend sometime in the next couple of weeks, and you'll be like, "Wow, that was my wine.
That
I'm
was
a
the
winemaker.
best wine I've ever drank.
I am so amazing."
But that's part of the fun.
It is. I'm not overselling it. This is going to be an
No.
extravaganza.
We're working
It's
so
going to
hard
be
to make
tons
it
of
fun
fun
for you guys.
We have an enormous amount of logistics to put in. For those of you that have been to our blending party, whether we were walking into redwood groves
Right.
that have had trees smashed down through them but created a new park, or out on the pasture where everybody parked at a paddock and then walked down, or if it was at my house or if it was at the Essentia house, we have had massive logistics going into it. But this is going to be the most moving parts. And so, and I know you want to go to the website and sign up right now. I know you do, but just give us a couple more days to get that figured out, to get all those things on. And the most important part is this is going to happen quickly in the next week or two, where we're going to have to get everybody signed in, because if you're going to get shirts, you want shirts that are
Gotta
fitting.
get those suckers
And
printed
so
for you.
we've got to get the shirts printed. We've got to get all these things happening. So
Send you wine.
Talk to all your friends. If you want your friends to be participating, make sure that they sign up now to be wine club members. Get their first order so that they can be involved as well. Start talking to all your other friends and family so that you can be at the same table. Let me know if you have friends that you can't remember their name from 2 years ago when you were here, and you're like, "Hey, I was at table 7,
Right.
and these folks were awesome, and how much fun would that to be at their table?" We will accommodate you there.
I will
So we'll
look
make sure
through
that
the
your
old
table
records.
is there. But the best part is that it's going to be a great competition. It's a friendly competition and fun, and you can't get more excited about having a Final Four style bracket as everything comes down to
All the delicious
Brad and his palate and what is he going to decide at that moment.
Yep.
It's going to be really super exciting. So thank you guys so much. Don't forget, we only have 3 of the 6 packs of the Rocket.
Right.
Whether they're $100 or $700, just trust us.
Or
They're good.
$5,000. Who knows?
That's good.
I'll make sure that your discount applies, no matter what it turns out to be.
Grady loves hitting those buttons.
Well, thank God the computer tells me what your discount is, so I can't screw that up.
Only if you put in the appropriate amount of bottles.
That's also true. That is a big deal.
Good in, good out.
That's huge.
Yep, I know.
It's very
All
important.
right, my friends. Have some fried chicken. Have some
Yeah.
Benzina. Have some, gosh dang it, the rosé.
The rosé
super
is on
fantastic.
fire.
Oh, and Anna always wants to let me know the rosé, we're probably down to 15 cases on that. So if you want some rosé, make sure that you call in and get that as well. Oh my God,
Nice.
1,000 things to say. Everybody be safe out there. Hug your local firemen. Hug your local policemen. Let them know that you appreciate everything that they do for us. And you guys have a great
An amazing weekend.
week. We're going to see you next Friday.
And keep an eye on your emails for more fun emails with
I
sign-up
promised
information.
Friday we were going to be live.
We tried so hard. God bless America.
Maybe I'll promise Tuesday.
I'm like pushing buttons like I'm playing Street Fighter in the 1980s. I'm just mashing buttons like a crazy person.
I have a question.
Oh, one last question.
One last question before we go.
People are hearing me, but Marianne and Larry.
Yes, our
are
Tenorio
asking-
friends.
The Tenorios are asking, once they order their T-shirts, can
Yes.
they order more?
Ooh, that is a fantastic
okay.
question.
She said, "Can you order more T-shirts?" You should. And I'm not overselling this T-shirt. It's gonna be so freaking cool.
kinda
You're gonna
kick-ass.
want to keep like 2 or 3 in case they wear out,
Right.
and then all your friends are gonna want them as well. But that's not gonna be available on the website. But what you need to do is after the website's live and you put your order in for coming or for attending, then what you want to do is shoot us an email and
Yeah.
say, "I need
I want
this
more
many mediums, this many smalls, this many whatever you want." And
Yeah.
then we will order those because this is a fully custom order.
Sure.
So when we close the sale, we're not ordering any more shirts. We
can't.
So yes, great question. Yes, you
Thank
can have
you.
more shirts.
But let us know. And maybe, you know what? I could have a little notes section or something.
No,
No,
us.
just call me, email me.
Email
Let Grady know what you want, and I'll put it on an actual Post-it note.
I
that we might
ordered
read.
the deal. I want this many more shirts.
We're
And
ki-
then we
we're
will
kinda locked in.
accommodate your shirts. And then as the package deal goes, just to let you know, so the package is $250, including wine, the T-shirts, the glassware.
And
So
shipping.
Every other T-shirt ordered, I believe, is $125. That's how cool they are.
Dude. Dude.
I'm just teasing. I believe that the T-shirts actually are going to cost somewhere around $25 to $27. So whatever the T-shirt costs, yes,
We'll
we
make
can
it
get
work
you a
out for you.
couple more.
But yes, definitely email us if you want
That's it.
extra stuff.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
email us if you need 5 or 6 blending
Just wait till you see these
graduated
things.
sodas.
They're going to be
Well, that's plastic. I mean, that's not that exciting.
far out amazing.
A blending tube is far out amazing. This is it. Shut off the damn thing.
All right,
Greg,
we're
'cause
turning
that
off the thing.
That
It's
is,
6:04.
you have just given them
Thank
fake
you.
news.
Goodbye.
Yeah, all it is a cylinder
you.
that has some.
There's a
etchings on the
cylinder,
side.
there's
Go turn it off.
a wristband, there's glasses in there,
And, we're
and a
turning
concert
things
tee,
off.
and a pen.
You want sleeveless? John Huddock, you can rip the sleeves
You can
off.
cut the sleeves off
Why
yourself,
don't you
dude.
use your Harrier to blow the sleeves
This
off?
is not Slayer.
Great.
This is Blending Party.